when first greeting an animal that doesn't know you and you don't know it, it's obviously as well to use a method that is going to put the horse at ease. And what I tend to do is to use techniques which I developed many years ago, which seem to reduce anxiety and seems to get reasonably good results. So the first thing I do when I walk in to a horse is just allow it to sniff my hand, just so their sense of smell is very acute, like their sense of hearing. And then I just literally ask the pony to step back a little bit, just one step like that. And that kind of means that I'm doing something to the pony that the pony hasn't done to me, and this is what horses do to each other when they're trying to assess their level in a pecking order. They are higher in the pecking order with the horses that they can move around, and lower in the pecking order than horses that they can't move around. I keep my head turned to the side so as to not, I mean, this is a particularly friendly little horse, but anyway, keep my head turned to the side. If a horse was to lift its head, it would brush my cheek, it wouldn't catch me in the chin or the nose. Also, I'm not staring straight in the eyes in a predatory manner. But what I then do is to stroke the horse behind the eye, which tends to have a calming effect. But one hand is always on the noseband, just with a loose noseband. I'm not trying to crank it down. So it just means that I can then bring the horse to me. So every time his attention wanders somewhere else, I bring him back to me again. Okay, and then we're in a position to go into the stable to start our examination and assessment and our osteopathic articular balancing. But it's this greeting that's quite important and just puts them at ease. And they then tend to relax, and a relaxed horse is much easier to treat. But keep that hand on the noseband. It is the control that you have over the horse that's quite important. If you've got a horse that's free to do whatever it wants, then it feels that it's got the freedom to do what it wants, and it probably will. Anyway, here we are. Greeting a horse for the first time, and here we've got a young horse that I've never seen before, and he doesn't know me either. So what I'm going to be doing is behaving in a calm and actually quite a controlling manner, but in a way that he will understand. I keep my head turned to one side, keep my hand on the noseband, and just stroke him on the side of his face by the eye. It tends to have a calming effect. I'm just going to ask him to step back one stride. That's it. I'm not looking him in the face because I don't want to behave in a predatory manner. I just want him to relax. He's a young horse, so he's behaving in a slightly more foalish or less mature manner than an older horse would. But once we've made their acquaintance, we're then in a position to start our examination and our assessment in OAB, aren't we?